My dears, do you know what is greenhouse? Have you ever heard the name of greenhouse? Anybody? Yes? And why we use greenhouse? My dears, greenhouse is not a house colored with green paint. No, 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 no. My dears, greenhouse is actually it's a hall or room-like structure or small house-like structure made up of transparent polythene or glass. Like this. Suppose this is a house made up of transparent glass. Or we can say, my dears, transparent polythene. We use this greenhouse, my dears, in our fields to grow plants. You will ask me a question. Sir, why we will use this to grow plants? Plants can grow without greenhouse also. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
My dears, growth of plants depends upon temperature also. There will be more high temperature, crops will grow more. Less will be temperature, crops will be also less. Why plants grow more and more in Punjab? There is high temperature. So this greenhouse is also used to grow plants. Sir, how? I will tell you the mechanism. My dears, suppose this is sun. Sun emits radiation, rays. When sun rays falls on this greenhouse, this transparent glass allows sun rays to go into the greenhouse. It allows them. But this glass not allows sun rays to escape, to go back. It allows sun rays to come into the greenhouse, but it not allows sun rays to go back from this greenhouse. So we can say this greenhouse traps the sun rays. When sun rays will get trapped here, what will happen? Temperature of this area of the greenhouse will increase. And this increase in temperature will help plants to grow. That is why greenhouses are used to grow plants. Greenhouses are used, it increases the temperature. Listen again. This transparent glass will allow sun rays to come here, to reach inside the greenhouse. But this greenhouse will not allow sun rays to go back from the greenhouse. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Same is the case, my dear. This is known as greenhouse. Trapping of sun rays to increase the temperature of a particular area is known as, that phenomenon is known as greenhouse effect. Same this process effect occurs with our earth also. My dear, suppose this is our earth. This is our earth. My dears, this is the crest, this is mantle, and this is core. And this one is, my dears, above the surface of crust. Above the surface of crust is, my dears, air. Is?
Yes, sir.
Above the surface of earth is, my dears, an atmosphere. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Many layers of atmosphere. First layer of atmosphere you already know is troposphere. After troposphere, my dears, is stratosphere. Yes?
Yes, sir.
After stratosphere is mesosphere. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
After that is, my dears, thermosphere. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Ionosphere.
Yes, sir.
Exosphere. After that is sun. My dears, when sun emits rays, these sun rays reaches to our atmosphere. It is here in the troposphere. But my dears, in our troposphere there is present air. In air means mixture of gases. Nitrogen is present here, 78%. Oxygen, my dears, is present 21%. Carbon dioxide is, my dears, present. This is 0.03%. Other gases are also. The small, less amount. Those gases are known as trace gases, like argon, water vapors. Water vapor is a gas. Please try. Please be remain attentive towards me. My dears, when sun rays reaches here in our atmosphere, in our troposphere, here there is present a gas. There are present some gases which absorbs the sun rays, not absorbs them. Those gases which absorb sun rays here, those gases are known as greenhouse gases. Which gases?
Greenhouse gases.
A question will come in examination. What are greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases are those gases which absorbs the radiation, rays of the sun. My dears, sir, which gases? Is nitrogen greenhouse gas? No. Oxygen is greenhouse gas? No. These gases not absorb sun rays. But sir, then this carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, water vapors, these gases absorb sun rays. They trap sun rays here. When they trap sun rays here, so temperature of troposphere of our atmosphere become warm. And this warm temperature help us to survive. Question is, if there will be, if we can say these greenhouse gases will not remove here in our atmosphere, what will happen? My dears, temperature of atmosphere will decrease. Here will be very cold, and that very cold temperature will not help animals and other plants to survive. We are not able to survive here because of less temperature. So it is the blessing of this carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide absorbs sun rays here and increases the temperature of this earth. And this temperature, this warm temperature, help us to survive here. Any question? So this effect is known as greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect means this: trapping of sun rays or solar radiation is by greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and makes the temperature favorable for us. This is known as greenhouse effect. Is known as
Greenhouse effect.
Any question?
No, sir.
Yes, Ziva, what is greenhouse effect?
Greenhouse effect, when the sunlight gets absorbed,
Trapped
trapped
by
by
by which?
greenhouse gases,
Like which is name any greenhouse gas?
carbon dioxide.
Very good. My dears, Almighty Allah has kept the percentage of this carbon dioxide 0.03. Dears, do you know if percentage of carbon dioxide will become 0.04, what will happen? Then more sun rays will get trapped here. If more sun rays will get trapped here, more temperature will increase. And that more temperature will not help us to survive. More temperature will make us uncomfortable. Do you like to survive in a very high temperature?
No, sir.
Now this year temperature was very high.
Yes, sir.
My dears, it is because of this phenomenon. We are responsible. We are increasing the percentage of this carbon dioxide. There is a quote that excess of everything is bad. Excess of carbon dioxide is also bad. 0.03 carbon dioxide gas in our atmosphere is good for us. It makes temperature favorable for us. But excess temperature 0.04 percent of carbon dioxide is very harmful for us. More sun rays will get trapped here. When more sun rays will get trapped here, my dears, on our earth, what will happen? So average temperature of earth will increase. If average temperature here is 30 degrees Celsius, then it will increase and will reach 36, 37. And that high temperature, my dears, will harm us. But we are increasing. Sir, how we are increasing? Listen here. Do you know we are increasing the percentage of these greenhouse gases? Yes. Yes, my dear, how?
Sir, we know that the fossil fuels include gases such as natural gas, and fossil fuels are used for vehicles. So when vehicles.
Yes, my dear, she is absolutely right. Please sit down. So, yes, we are using exhaustible resources also. We extracted coal from the earth. This coal is a fossil fuel. When we burn this, my dears, carbon monoxide is produced. So by increasing, we are increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide by burning fossil fuels. When we burn fossil fuels and to generate electricity in thermal power plants, carbon dioxide is produced. This carbon dioxide, my dears, increases the temperature, average temperature of our atmosphere. One more thing is, when we use petroleum in the form of diesel or petrol in our vehicles, so vehicles also release smoke. That smoke is also, my dears, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So smoke is produced, and this smoke is, my dear, this carbon dioxide, excess carbon, or the carbon dioxide which is produced by burning fossil fuels, increases the percentage of carbon dioxide, and this is the reason it will increase the temperature of atmosphere. My dears, when in temperature of atmosphere will increase, after that we will face many harmful effects. One harmful effect is, my dears, we know we are living in a valley. Valley is a place, plain land which is surrounded by mountains. We are also surrounded by mountains. And on these mountains there are glaciers. On the top of these mountains there is stored water in the form of snow. My dears, when temperature will increase, this snow will melt. This snow will, my dears, melt rapidly when temperature will increase. This snow is melting, but slowly. And water comes to our rivers. And we use this water of these rivers to irrigate our fields, to grow plants, to generate electricity. But my dears, when we will increase the percentage of carbon dioxide, then, dear students, temperature will increase, and more temperature will melt these glaciers in less time. When glaciers will melt rapidly, my dears, so what will happen? Floods will come. When floods will come, my dears, this flood will damage our properties, will cause soil erosion, After that, so flood will come in our rivers for 1 month, for 15 days. But after that, our rivers will remain dry. So this water will reach to the seas. The sea level of water will increase. So those who are living on the coasts of banks of seas and oceans, my dears, that land will get submerged. This increase in temperature by burning fossil fuels is known as global warming. Greenhouse effect is trapping of sun rays by greenhouse effect and makes the temperature favorable or suitable for us, is known as greenhouse effect. Global warming is enhanced or increased greenhouse effect by more and more greenhouse effect. By more and more greenhouse gases is known as global warming. Global warming is a disaster. Is there?
Disaster.
Any question?